everyone, and thank you for joining me live for our yoga class today. So we're going to start in a seated position. So checking that you're comfortable in easy pose. You can use the wall to support your back if you wish. And we want to take a few moments just to clear our minds, come into the present. So resting your hands on your tummy. And allow your shoulders to relax, sit nice and tall. And we're going to be doing a beautiful flowing sequence today, helping to balance, helping you to ground, helping you to be present and let go of all the chaos in the outside world. So first of all, just set that intention this next time, this 45 minutes here, just to allow this time, just to be present, to slow down and to breathe. So we'll allow ourselves to close our eyes and allow the chin to drop down towards your chest. And we'll begin by just noticing how your body feels today. Noticing if you're holding tension anywhere. Just gently relaxing that space. Allow the space between your eyes to soften. And just allow your thoughts to settle. Allow your jaw to relax. And just take a few moments to check in with how you are feeling. Notice what the heart's holding on to today. And just trust that you will take all that you need from your practice here today. And take a few moments to perhaps set an intention. And noticing what's important for you to gain from your practice here today. And just set that intention. And then we'll take a few moments just to let go of any worries that you may be holding on to. And in your mind, you may want to gently say these words. Just for today, I let go of any worries. Just for today, I choose to slow down and to be present. Just for today, I allow this time here to slow down and to breathe. Just for today, I shall trust all is just as it should be. Just for today, I allow this time. And as we start to connect with the breath, just notice the tummy and how the tummy feels. Notice if we're holding tension in this space. Allow the tummy to soften. And together, taking a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your tummy gently rise. And take a big breath out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out long and slow through the mouth. And just start to find that balance between the in-breath and the out-breath. That's breathing in for a count of 4. Gently breathing out for a count of 4. Allow yourself to enjoy that moment of pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And with every in-breath, every out-breath, you're already starting to feel more present and calm. Taking one more deep breath in. And breathing out. And just bringing your hands up to your solar plexus. And just allow yourself to create some space here. Allow this area to soften. Imagine breathing in energy and light into this space. 3 deep breaths together. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, deep breath in, welcoming in that energy and oxygen into your body. Breathing out, just letting go. And then bring your hands to rest on your heart. creating space here, allowing the heart to open and to soften. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and gently breathing out. Last time together, deep breath in, and gently breathing out. And just allow your left hand to remain on your heart. Let your right hand rest on your tummy. Allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. I just want you to be conscious about your breathing here, just noticing the breath, starting to connect with your yoga breath. So continuing to breathe as we were, but this time with the mouth closed. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and gently breathing out. And we'll notice the sound of the breath. It's almost like a sighing sound, and you're taking the breath all the way down to the base of the throat, down to the heart. Notice how the heart and the tummy rise and fall together with every in-breath and every out-breath. If we can learn to be conscious with our breathing, it will help us to stay more centered, more grounded, and more present. As we take one more deep breath in together, gently breathing out. Feeling ready for the rest of your practice here today. We'll start to slowly open our eyes together, allowing the hands to rest down on our knees and coming into some shoulder circles. Just noticing how the shoulders feel today. Coming into our opening breaths. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhaling, hands to the heart. 2 more times. And again, we're just opening up through the heart. Exhaling. And this helps us to connect with the breath. It helps to deepen the breath. From here, we're just going to reach our arms forward, tucking the chin in and just start to lengthen. And this is beautiful for your hips and your spine. And you can see we stay grounded through the sits bones. We just want to lengthen and soften through the spine. And this has a beautiful calming effect upon the nervous system. Helps to open the hips, helps to soften the spine, increasing that spinal flexibility. You can creep the fingertips a little bit further forwards if you wish. And then coming back to center, and we'll switch over to the other side. So whichever leg you had in front or on the top, we'll switch over to the other side. Taking a breath in, and then gently breathing out, coming into that gentle forward fold. And just always pausing to check in with the body. So making sure there's no pain, no discomforts. Using the breath to soften. And when you're ready to release, coming back to our center. Taking hands out behind, lifting up through the heart, dropping the head back, out behind, or keeping the gaze forward if you're looking after your neck, or just up to the sky. And the purpose is just to create that gentle back bend. And this is beautiful for opening the heart. Helps us to unleash any bottled emotions, helps to open the hips and the lower back. And then we're going to take that a little bit further. So we're going to take the legs out in front, pointing the toes, fingertips facing forwards. Either stay here, keep lifting up through the heart, or lift the hips if that feels okay. Keeping the gaze at the sky or dropping the head back out behind. Breathing into the heart space, connecting with the breath, and you'll instantly start to feel the warmth in the body. Keep breathing and releasing when you are ready. Dropping the hips down, coming into forward fold. Big breath in, and then breathing out, gently lowering into your forward fold. And we'll just take a breath here. And again, not using any force, just using a little bit of movement to settle into the pose, tucking the chin in, and just enjoying that beautiful stretch in the spine. When you're ready to release, we're coming all the way back up. Coming onto all fours. So just checking that the spine is nice and neutral, the hands are shoulder width apart. We're going to come into our first down dog, but if you're looking after your body today, take the knees wider than the hips, sit back on the heels and come into child's pose, which is here. And child's pose has a very calming, centering effect upon the body. It calms our mind and our thoughts. So your practice, listen to your body, and if you need to rest, always rest in this pose. Otherwise, we're going to tuck toes under, inhale and exhale. Push back into your first down dog. So the feet are hip distance apart. So you can see, lift up through the hips, lengthen through the spine, gently drop back into the heels. So we want to create that beautiful softening of the spine. We can give the head a little nod or shake just to loosen the neck. Make sure we're not holding tension. Always being mindful just to check in with the body. So relax the jaw, relax the space between the eyes. If it feels okay, to feel little heel presses. And our down dog is beautiful for calming our brain. And there seems to be lots of thoughts or chaos. We're going to flow into sun salutations to get the body warm and get the energy flowing really quickly. So just checking first your alignment. So shoulders right over the wrists. Nice body, nice and parallel to the floor. So when you're ready, connecting with the breath. Inhale, plank. Exhale, coming down into crocodile. Turning the toes down, inhale for up dog. And in your up dog, you can stay here, or if you want to lessen that intensity, we drop down a little bit lower and we just stay here. So a gentle back bend. If you're coming all the way up, keep the elbows soft, so never lock the elbows out. Soften through the shoulders, so we don't want to be crunching up into the shoulders, we want to relax the shoulders back. And this is beautiful for opening the heart and releasing any anxiety that may be present within the heart. We're going to tuck our toes under, inhale, exhale back into down dog. Take a big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Sun salutation, inhale plank, exhale crocodile, inhale up dog, exhale push back into down dog, big breath in and breathing out. One more time together, inhale plank, exhale crocodile, inhale up dog, exhale push back into your down dog, big breath in and breathing out. Bringing the feet together now, so the big toes are connected. We're going to bring our left foot through between our hands, and you can either come down onto the knees first and bring the foot through, or you can come into one-legged down dog and sweep through. So inhale, left knee towards the chin, engage the core, exhale that leg high, but keep the hips nice and square. Doesn't matter how high the leg goes, we just want to focus on that alignment. Take a big breath in, and then breathing out, sweep through. And this takes lots of practice and hip flexibility, but it will come in time. So just be patient with your practice. And from here, you can see, you want to drop the hips down and lengthen through the spine. And just checking your front knee is right over your ankle. If you want to deepen the stretch, push the back heel further away, but keep lengthening through your spine. If you need to rest at any time, drop the knee down. If you wish to go to the next level, we're going to open the palms, keep your focus soft, connect with the breath, and slowly coming up into high lunge. And again, we want to open up through the heart. So this takes balance and strength. If you need to rest, again, drop that knee down. Open up through the heart, inhale, exhale, open the arms up to the sky. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Breathing into the heart space, breathing fully, keep lengthening through the back leg. If you wish to go to the next level, let your right hand rest on the back of the right thigh into a little bit of a deeper back bend. Inhale, and as you exhale, sweeping those fingertips back down onto your mat. Keep your right hand against your inner left foot, and we'll open that left arm up to the sky. Focusing at your left thumb, Take 3 deep breaths here. And breathe all the way down to your tummy. And this is beautiful for your digestive system. Beautiful for the lower back. On your next breath out, slowly coming back to center, gently dropping knee, toes down, coming all the way up into crescent moon. Resting your hands at your heart center, breathing in, and gently breathing out. From here, we're going to work into the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to take our left hand out behind, and our right arm reaches back to connect the fingers. But if the fingers don't connect, then that's okay. We just do what we can. So you can see here, if the fingers don't reach and we just get to here, that's okay. Try not to strain the neck, so keep that neck nicely aligned and keep working into the hips. So from here, you want to deepen a little bit more. So you should feel a lovely stretch in the hips and the shoulders. And this is beautiful for cleansing the liver and the kidneys and the spleen. I'm going to take another breath in. And as you breathe out, bringing the hands back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back into down dog. Or you can drop the knee down first. Come to here. And then into down dog. And take a big breath in through the nose. A big sigh out through the mouth. Sun salutation together. Inhale, plank. Exhale, coming down into crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into down dog. Big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. We're going to repeat the sequence on the other side. Inhale, right knee in towards the chin. Pause, engage the core. Exhale, that leg high, one-legged dog. Squaring the hips. But again, if you don't wish to do your one-legged down dog, come down onto the knees first. And then sweep that foot through between your hands. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Right foot through between your hands. And again, anytime you need to, you have the option of dropping that back knee down. Check that this front knee is over the ankle. Stay here or lengthen through that back leg. And again, just keep your gaze soft. Make sure we're not straining the head back. Soften through the shoulders. And we want to gently push that back heel away to deepen that stretch in the hips. Connect with the breath. And if you wish to go to the next level, open the palms. Find that stability and that strength, that focus and that balance as we draw the body up into high lunge. And this is wonderful for strengthening the whole of the body, helping to bring balance. Stay here or draw the arms up to the sky. Breathing deeply and fully and completely, so all the way down to the tummy. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, gently drop your fingertips back down. Stay here, or place your left hand against your inner right foot, and then open slowly that right arm up to the sky. But just be mindful that this right knee stays above that ankle, and then keep lengthening through the back leg. And this is a deep stretch for the hips. Beautiful for any back pain that you may suffer with. And it's very calming and soothing for the digestive system. Taking another breath in, and as you breathe out, come back to center, dropping knee, toes down into crescent moon, but keeping that weight in that front foot so you can see you're just drawing the body up. Hands to the heart. Working into the shoulders. So this time your left hand goes out behind between the shoulder blades, and your right arm reaches out behind to connect the fingers. But if they don't connect, again, that's okay. And we just want to start to be mindful how one side may differ to the other. Maybe one side feels more intense. And we can use our breath to release that blockage, that tension. Perhaps we need to breathe a little bit deeper on this side. As we breathe in, slowly release. Bringing the hands all the way back down. Tucking your back toes under, inhale. Exhale, stepping back into your down dog or child's pose if you're looking after your body today. Feet together. Lifting up through the hips, softening through the spine. Bring your focus between your hands. Take an in-breath, and as you breathe out, jump or step into your standing forward fold. And we'll just take a few breaths here. Just let the body hang, staying present. Just working on the breath, seeing if we can deepen a little bit more without force. You can take hold of the backs of the heels, of the calves, just to gently draw the body down further. But you can just simply take hold of the elbows. And then we're going to start to go into our chair. So bring the weight back in the heels. Keep the weight back in the heels. We're going to lower the hips and sweep the arms forward, coming into our chair. And in your chair, you can either stay here, or if you're looking after your body, come a little bit higher up. I might need to just adjust my camera so you can see me better in the standing postures. So if you're looking after your body, just here today. If you want to go deeper, go a little bit lower. But again, you can see the spine is nice and long, so we don't want to round into the shoulders here. So just lower the hips, soften through the spine. And you can either keep the hands at the heart, or you can reach the arms forwards. You can stay here, you can lift your heels if you want to challenge, if you've got lots of energy today. But just keep that awareness on the breath. So even though we're feeling perhaps a little bit challenged in the pose, we're in control of the breath. And this will help to bring more stability, more balance. We're going to take another breath in. And as you breathe out, release the heels down, lengthen through the legs. Take hold of the fingers out behind, working into the shoulders. Take an in-breath. And as you breathe out, soften into those shoulders. Imagine taking the arms over the head, giving the head a nod or a shake. Relaxing the jaw, softening the breath. On your next breath, release, coming into second set of chair. So again, weight back in the heels, bringing the hands to the heart this time. Coming into revolve chair. So we're going to take our left elbow to our outer right knee and take your gaze over your right shoulder. And take 3 deep breaths here. And again, if you're feeling really strong and balanced, you can lift the heels just to make it a little bit more challenging. Coming back to center and then over the other side. So your right elbow to your outer left knee. And keep weight back again in those heels. Keep checking in with the breath. And this is beautiful for bringing strength and stamina to your practice. Coming back to center, breathing in, breathing out, connecting each and every fingertip together. This helps to focus the mind, helps to balance the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, release. All the way up into mountain. Inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, big breath in, and breathing out. Coming into our warrior sequence. We're going to take our right leg out behind, and our left leg is forwards. So warrior one, we want to work on squaring the hips, and you can see, hopefully, that the back foot is in contact with the floor. So I'm pressing into that back heel, the foot slightly turned out, but my hips and my shoulders are nice and squared to face the front. Hands to the heart, and you can go deeper if you wish by just lengthening the stance, lowering the hips down a little bit more. Checking that front knee is right over the ankle. So at the moment, my knee is not quite aligned, so I just need to adjust that. Make sure the knee's right over the ankle. Either keeping the hands at the heart or opening the arms up to the sky. And we want to create that V shape with the arms. Just helps to draw in that energy, that strength to the heart. A warrior one is all about the heart, opening up the heart, strengthening the heart and the lungs. as well as the legs and the core. We're going to take another breath in, and as you breathe out, releasing the arms out behind. Take an in-breath, open up further through the heart, and as you exhale, lengthen through your spine, and then coming into that beautiful opening of the shoulders and the hips. We're working a bit deeper into those shoulders and the hips. Breathing 3 deep breaths here. Beautiful posture for bringing that fluidity, flexibility to your body, to your muscles. Staying strong, staying grounded. As you breathe out, slowly release. Try to resist the urge to rush, and then release into warrior 2. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and gently breathing out. Hands back to the heart. Toes in, heels out. Wide leg forward fold. So taking the fingers out behind. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Keep lengthening through the spine. And again, taking the arms over the head. Take 3 deep breaths here. If you wish to go deeper, you can release the arms and take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb. And you can go a little bit deeper if you wish. And we're visualizing bringing the crown of the head down to the earth, but it doesn't matter if the crown of the head doesn't reach. Again, it's all about being patient with your practice, being kind to your body. We're going to bring the hands back to the heart, drawing the tummy in, inhale, and as you exhale, coming back up into mountain. So bringing the feet back together. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. Coming over to the other side, so warrior on the other side. So this time we're going to bring our left foot back, out behind, and our right knee is above that right ankle. Squaring the shoulders and the hips, grounding into that back heel. Either keep the hands at the heart, or open the arms up to the sky. Let's take 3 deep breaths, or 3 to 5 deep breaths here in your warrior 1. Just being aware of the breath. Just finding that rhythm. Remember, at the start of our practice, we were breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 4. And just being mindful that the heart and the tummy rise and fall together. Taking another breath in, and as you breathe out, interlacing fingers out behind. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, as you exhale, taking the arms over the head. And taking your gaze to that left heel. Keep working to the hips and the shoulders. Breathing deeply. And on your next breath out, slowly coming all the way back up, releasing into warrior 2. And just checking that your arms are in line with your shoulders. Checking that front knee. And a little tip, a really good thing to remember is that right to the toe, when you look down at the foot, you should just see the top of the big toe, but none of the other little toes. So you know that knee is nicely aligned. And this is wonderful for strengthening the ligaments of the knees and the tendons. And take another breath in. And gently breathing out, release. Bringing the hands back to the heart. Back into mountain, feet together. Big breath in. And breathing out, hands to the heart. So coming into our balance posture, which is our warrior 3. And you can make it a little bit more challenging if you wish today by stepping back into high lunge and doing a few lunges. Otherwise, you just come back into mountain pose. And our warrior 3 helps to align the whole of the body. So particularly the spine, any postural issues is corrected. Balances the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. And it's very grounding and very balancing, helps to bring more focus to the mind. And it teaches us to be grateful on a deeper level. So we're going to bring our weight into our right foot and try to be kind to yourself in this pose. Notice how you treat yourself. So if you're a little bit wobbly and we fall out of the pose, Notice how you treat yourself, if you're kind to yourself or if you get cross at yourself. So it also teaches us to be kind to ourselves and to be patient. So we're going to take our left toes out behind and we bring the hands to the heart, lower the body first and just find a point to focus on. And then the standing leg is nice and straight. We don't want to lock that knee back. We want it to be a little bit soft, but not bent, because then we'll wobble and become unstable. So just nice straight leg. And then we're going to lift that leg up behind. And you can either point the toes or you can push the heel away. But if you're pushing the heel away, just be mindful that the toes are pointing directly down and not out to the side. So we're getting that nice square of the hips. From here, take an in-breath. And as you breathe out, open the arms up, open the palms. Breathe. Staying grounded. And then connecting with the breath. Either release back into mountain or bend that standing knee. Step back onto the ball of the back foot. Open the body up, coming into high lunge. And just taking 3 deep breaths here. Opening up through the heart. Keep lengthening through that back leg. 5 lunges, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. 3 more. And then hold, stay here. We'll place your left hand on the back of your left thigh lightly, coming into that beautiful reverse warrior. Beautiful for strengthening the lungs and the respiratory system. Taking another breath in, and then as you breathe out, step back into your mountain. Big breath in, and breathing out. And we're going to repeat the whole sequence on the other side. And that's really got my heartbeat going. So really good for stamina, strengthening for the lungs. So we're going to take our right toes out behind this time. And again, lowering the hips. Focusing on the breath. Be mindful of every part of the body. So, for example, I try to just connect each and every fingertip together really lightly. Helps with focus. And then connecting with the breath. Releasing that back leg up. And it only needs to be in line with the hip. So it doesn't need to be any higher. Just nicely in line with the hip. Again, either toes pointing forwards or down. Keep the hips squared. All that matters is the breath. Notice if we feel more balanced on one side. Obviously, I am not as balanced on this side. Stay here, or open the palms up to the sky. Breathe in deep. And then when you are ready to release, step back into that high lunge on the ball of the back foot. If you're a little bit wobbly, it's okay to rest the hands on the thigh. And then open up through the heart. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out, coming into lunges if you wish. So 5 lunges on this side. And then from here, reverse warrior. So right hand on the back of the right thigh. Coming into that beautiful back bend. Breathing deeply. So purifying for our lungs as well. We strengthen the core and the back and our legs. Taking another breath in. And then as you breathe out, step back into mountain. Big breath in, arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands to the heart. One more time, big breath in. And breathing out. So we're going to come to the front of our mats. And we're coming back down. So inhale, arms up to the sky. You can incorporate a little back bend if you wish. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend knees, palms to the floor. Step back, either into down dog or your child's pose. So make sure the fingers are open, middle finger pointing forwards, pressing into each and every fingertip. And then again, lift up through the hips. Easing back into the heels, big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Sun salutation just to help realign and get that energy flowing. Inhale into plank, exhale into crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into down dog. Big breath in through the nose, big sigh out through the mouth. Coming down onto our knees and coming up to here, resting the hands on the heart. So we're going to do our half camel, which is another beautiful one for opening the heart. And if the heart's open, then our emotions are more balanced and stable, anxiety is released, any bottled emotions are released. So heart opening postures are really important on a daily basis, especially in these times when it's so chaotic. So we're coming to make sure the knees are hip distance apart. You can bring the toes down or you can tuck the toes under. If the toes are down, then it's a little bit of a deeper back bend. So just be mindful of looking after your back. Hands on the heart. If you're looking after your body today, then just come to here. So this may be enough for you today. If you wish to go deeper, then come into half camel. Place your right hand on your right heel. So gently pushing the hips further, and then you can take that arm over the head. And then releasing by bringing the hand back to the heart, supporting the back with the hand if you wish, back to center. And then over the other side, so left hand, pushing hips forward, inhale, exhale, taking that arm over the head. And then again, releasing, coming to here. Eventually, you may feel you wish to go to full camel, which is where we take both hands out behind to rest on the heels at the same time. And this is beautiful for the shoulders. So it opens the heart, it releases stress and tension in the shoulders, opens the hips, opens the throat chakra, which is linked to communication and speaking our truth. And you can keep the gaze here or just let the head drop out behind. And when you are ready to release, support the back with your hands coming up. If you've gone a little bit dizzy, that's okay. It is normal to sometimes be a bit dizzy coming out of that pose. Just stack the fists and rest the forehead down. Coming into your child's pose. And just allowing yourself just a moment's permission just to rest here. A beautiful grounding posture. And it literally soothes the nervous system. But on a physical level, it opens the hips and increases spinal flexibility. You can increase the stretch by reaching your arms forwards if you wish. Take another deep breath in, and then as you breathe out, release. So we're coming into seated, bringing the legs out in front. And we're going to come into our bridge. So the feet are hip distance apart. We're going to tuck the chin in, and this is therapeutic for any thyroid disorders. It balances the adrenal glands, and it's nourishing for the throat. So if you've been suffering from any throat discomfort, it's beautiful for that, and it opens the hips. So tucking the chin in, we're going to lift the hips up to the sky. Checking the feet are parallel and the hip distance apart. You can stay here or you can interlace the fingers out behind and roll your shoulders gently under, and you can see you get a little bit more of a back bend. And we really want to bring awareness to the throat here. You'll hear that beautiful sighing sound of the throat. You'll feel that warmth in the throat. Anyone who wishes to challenge a little bit more can go into their wheel. So either staying in bridge or coming into wheel. So we take the hands back out behind, take an in-breath, ground through both heels, and as you exhale, coming into wheel. To release, coming down, Slowly and hugging knees into the tummy. And gently rocking from side to side. Coming into happy baby, so taking hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb. Pressing into tailbone. And just soften through the neck. We're just starting to calm everything down. Releasing here, either into second set of bridge, or you can go into what we call our shoulder stand. And our shoulder stand is a beautiful posture for aligning the whole of the body, and it brings the whole of the body back into balance. Every gland, every muscle, every cell. Really, really powerful pose. But if you've got any neck injuries, then just perhaps stay in your bridge or stay here. Otherwise, if you're coming into your shoulder stand, place your hands underneath your hips. Bring the knees into the tummy. Really important you keep your chin tucked into your chest, so no looking to the side. Lift your legs up to the sky, support your back, and then slowly walk your hands up further and come into here. And we want to stay here for a good 5 to 10 breaths. But obviously, if you need to release sooner, then do. If you wish to also add the plow, you can go over into plow by slowly taking the legs over. And you can keep the knees soft or keep the legs straight. You can relax the arms down if you wish. You can close your eyes here in your plow. And again, this is another beautiful posture, especially for the spine. And it helps to bring a sense of inner peace and calm. When you are ready to release, press into the backs of your hands and your arms. Connect with the breath, inhale. As you exhale, roll your spine down gently. Try to keep the head in contact with the floor. Once the hips are down, gently hug knees in towards the body. Gently rocking from side to side. Coming into spinal twist, so let your right leg relax down. Hug your left knee towards your tummy. Take an in-breath, and as you breathe out, take that knee over to the side. And you can either stay here, or you can take hold of your left big toe with your right forefinger and thumb, and extend that leg a little bit further. And this is beautiful for the sciatic nerve, the lower back particularly, the digestive system. And your gaze goes over your left shoulder. And again, 3 deep breaths here. And you can keep that leg straight, or you can bend the knee a little bit if you wish. Come back to center, and then over to the other side. So hugging right knee in, and taking it over to the left, take your gaze over your right shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths here. And then coming back to center, coming into bound angle pose to finish. So soles of the feet together, left hand on your heart, right hand on your tummy. And just closing the eyes for a moment. And just reflecting upon your practice here today. And being proud of yourself just for taking this time today to do something nourishing and positive for you. And by doing so, it allows us to nourish those close to us as well. Just take a few moments just to scan your body. Checking in with how you're feeling. Perhaps you're feeling more balanced, more strengthened, more empowered for the rest of your day ahead. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in together. And then breathing out. And then we're going to go into our final relaxation. So for your relaxation, just being mindful that you're warm and that you're comfortable. So you may wish to be seated, you may wish to lay down. You may wish to do legs up the wall pose, which is really, really therapeutic for blood pressure, blood sugar levels, anxiety, insomnia. But whatever feels comfortable for you. So just take a few moments to get comfortable, and then we'll go into our relaxation. Namaste.